It's MORAA, the truth teller. MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Hello everybody from whichever part of the world that you're at. I hope that you guys are doing great. Now, the trending story is the story of the real G having been arrested. Now, I have seen two people come out, his sister and Ernesto. Last night, after the real G got arrested, Ernesto did a video where he came out blackmailing the audience emotionally. He was telling them that, you know what, guys, we have to do something real quick because the real G is in trouble. There's a guy who did the same thing that the real G did, assaulted a cop, and the cops ambushed him, arrested him, took him, beat him up, and 2 days later, the guy was no more. So please let us hurry, people. Let us get, the real G out of this mess, because I am pretty sure that tonight, referring to last night, the real G must be facing his worst nightmare. Hey, he was referring to this policeman probably, touching him, touching him small. If you know what I mean. Guys, remember I said it, guys. I said it right here. I said it to Gintu. I said, this time around, when they catch you, because you have dared to assault one of them, it's going to be something else. They are going to squeeze your... Guys, if you're Kenyan, you know. Atafinywa sehemu nyeti. Hey, it is no joke. Guys, I also saw it's Ernest come out to talk about this issue, and he was trying to clarify a few things. In fact, he said that he knows Gintu very well because Gintu is his in-law. Gintu is married to his stepsister. Oh yes. So they are family. So he knows Gintu, and he said he does not have any bad blood with Gintu, but it is what it is. So the guy came out to talk about the reasons as to why the real G had been arrested. And he spoke about, of course, the main reason, assaulting a cop. And the other reason being that, it was some sort of traffic offense, whereby he was supposed to appear in court, but he absconded. I mean, this guy does not follow any rules. This guy does not obey any orders. He does not obey the law. He doesn't care. And apparently, the car that was involved in whatever it is that they had done, the traffic offense, this particular car was being sought by the police. This car belonged to his elder brother. But now the thing, guys, is the elder brother decided to sell the car because the car was being tracked. It was being sought by the cops. This tells me something, guys. It tells me that these guys' family are actually the ones who aid and abet his behavior. Yeah. I am shocked, guys, because his sister has also shown up on the cameras today. And the way she is talking, guys, I'm like, no. She is out here saying, all this is because of jealousy. People are so jealous. There's a snake in the village, and we are going to know who this snake is. This is the person who snitched on Gintu. There is a village snake, and we are going to flush him out. Guys, does it mean that these people do not see what their brother is doing wrong? Does it mean that they condone this behavior of somebody coming out here to insult people, defame people? By the way, his sister too called Marwa Kenge. So that tells you something, guys. These people are all in it. No wonder they are putting their brother in trouble. Whatever happens to this guy, it is going to be because of his family and his subscribers. Honestly, guys, and I've been saying this, especially on the issue of subscribers. I have said before that some of these subscribers, some of them, do not like this guy. Because if you truly love somebody, you would tell them, no, stop. There you're going in the wrong direction. Do not do that. But instead, they are the ones who are out here. Record the cops. Tell the cops this. Call the cops. Do this and that. Guys, there is a time they recorded a conversation with some cop. And I remember doing a video saying that they are treading very dangerously. Let us say the truth, guys. You know, let us not lie to each other. Somebody is in the UK. Somebody is in the US. How things work there is probably different from what happens here. Yes, some things are supposed to happen in a certain way, but they may not. And at the end of the day, you are the one who is going to suffer. Because that person is in the UK. They're in the US. They're not here. Even if they're to bail you out, you have already slept in the cells. You have been, finured. You have been squeezed in very sensitive places. You have been beaten up. You have been, messed up. You're emotionally drained. You're physically in pain. You have not slept with your family. They probably are going to prefer charges against you. The case may go on, even if they pay for a lawyer. At the end of the day, if you lose the case, you are still going to be the one to go to jail. Guys, why can't people just think? I was so shocked, guys. Hearing a sister, I know you have to defend your brother, but guys, you have to also look and see where your brother is going wrong and say, Nana, you do not do this. This is wrong. She is not speaking on the issue of the brother assaulting the cops, but she is saying that these people, some of these people in the village have, some sort of jealousy towards this real G. And I think, guys, whom do you think she's referring to? Whom do you think is this village snake that the sister is talking about? The one who is a snitch. The one who does not love to see the real G progress. Who is this person? If you know, please write me in the comment section. Let me know if you know, because I don't. But I have somebody in mind as well. So guys, the sister also came out to talk about, what really happened. How the brother went to, this border town to buy a TV. And while in the shop, this policeman came from nowhere, ambushed him, surrounded him. And, he slowly decided to say, you know what, I surrender, let's go. So according to the sister, he went without a fight. He did not try to resist. But according to Ernest, he resisted and they overpowered him. And so he had no choice but to go. And according to Ernest as well, they dealt with him thoroughly. They beat him up very badly. In fact, guys, Ernest says that he has got footage. He has clips, videos of these cops assaulting Gintu very, very badly. The sister says the opposite. The sister says Gintu went very calmly, without a fight. He said, you want me? Let's go. So as you can see, guys, people always distort information, or information is never accurate, especially this hearsay. And that is why we keep telling this lazy gang. When they come out with all these stories, I was told by somebody in the village, this I heard from I don't know where, all these stories that are fake. A story, when it leaves the main source, it is distorted. It becomes distorted in some way. Unless it comes from the main original source. Remember, the sister said that she was told by somebody who was actually in that shop, her friend. But still, her information is different from what Ernest said. But now let us go to Ernesto. Ernesto has also done a video, like I said, and he has said that he actually spoke with Gintu himself. And he says that Gintu's knees are not knees. They have been hit. I think they were hitting his knees with something. So he is saying that Gintu is hurting, his knees are hurting, his legs are swollen and stuff like that. So indeed, he must have received some beating. That's for sure. So the information that the sister has is kind of combo, as we can see. Now, she also spoke about this thing of people being jealous of the real G. Really amuses me. Is he the first one to build a house in this village? Is his house the best house in this village? What is this thing about people, being jealous because he's building a house? But then again, guys, going by her statement, she said that these people are jealous, because they don't want the real G to go to pass them, to progress more than them. And she actually said this when she was talking about the village snake. So she means that it's the villagers who are actually behind this thing. They are the ones who want the real G to go to prison so that they get satisfied that he has not finished his G castle. Hey guys, tell me what logic that is. And do you really think that is the case? Because to me, he is not the first person to build a house. His house is not the best house in the village. It may be a good house, but it's not the best. So this is village eating village. So this is villager eating villager. Guys, it is really sad that they had to sell a car instead of complying with the court orders. Wow. And to imagine that this brother is actually in the military, like in special forces. He should know better. He should do better than this. This is their kid brother. Oh my God. They should advise him better. Honestly speaking, if they are to look at this thing very critically, their brother is a menace to this society. And that is just the truth. He is out there insulting every person in the village. He is there defaming, embarrassing, exposing things that are not even supposed to be exposed by other people. Does it mean these people do not see these videos? Or they're the ones who are egging him on? Are they serious? Now just imagine if all people who've been aggrieved, start pressing charges at this time. What's going to happen to this guy? As a matter of fact, Ernesto just said that, when he went to the cop station, he asked for what the charges are. And the charges are, of course, this one of assaulting a cop, and the next is about David Jr.'s issues. How about if other people come in? Because this guy has done a lot to many other people. What is the sister going to talk about? Jealousy? So does it mean that you are going to be doing me wrong and I cannot take action against you because you are going to claim jealousy on my side? You can claim jealousy 1,000,000 times. But you have to respect other people. My goodness. And guys, like I said in my previous video, this guy had gotten to the point where even the lazy gang, were divided about him. There were many who were saying that he is a nuisance, he is too much, he is, a liar. Clearly, they had already known who he really is. So you can imagine, if your own people start to realize who you are, then it is bad. It is really bad. And if you want to know that these villagers are somewhat malicious, the Nyani came out last night to say that, this family has paid a lot of money. They have bribed the police so that they can come and arrest the real G. Imagine, guys. It's about this family, this family, this family. The nyani, tell your friend to behave himself. Tell him to stop assaulting cops. Everybody is not to be assaulted out there. There are things he should not dream of doing. It's high time he starts using his brain. The medulla oblongata that he likes talking about. Guys, imagine every single thing. It is this family this family that. No, now you know it is the cops who want him for what he did to them. And no, courts do not work on public holidays like you tried telling Ernesto. They don't. So the real G's sister started to talk about what is required by the police. She said that they have not been given any information as at that time when they were doing the video. Because she said that they had gone to the police station 2 times, but there were no charges that had been preferred against her brother by that time. So the funny thing is that she still came out to talk about the charges, which she said is assaulting a cop. And on being asked by the nyani, by the way, guys, hey, the nyani interviewed her very well. I was impressed. He was asking all the right questions, the questions that we were asking ourselves. So this lady was asked if there's any amount of money that has been, requested for bail. And she said that they were not told of any amount of money. However, she said that she is suspecting that it has to be like $100. But now the nyani was so quick to correct her and say, no, it cannot be $100. I don't think. So she went ahead to change her story real quick to say that it is $1,000. So where did this figure come from, guys? If at all they have not been given the figure by the police at the police station, where is this figure coming from? Why are they guessing a figure? And why is Mayani, so quick to tell her it's not $100, it is $1,000? Guys. And then they went ahead to tell their audience that the money should be sent to this sister of the real G. She is the person that they chose to receive the money through Western Union, M-Pesa, or whichever other way. Now, I was so amused when the nyani quickly came in to say that you can also send money to me. I can also help in this cause. I was like, for what? For what? Guys, these subscribers are being subjected to, hey, I heard the nyani say that, they are the ones who are helping him with the treatment. So, again, they're having this issue of, the real G being behind bars. Again, in case they have to go to court, the lawyers, I saw in the comment section, guys, saying that they should pool their resources together, get a lawyer to help the real G. Let them go ahead and do what they have to do. It is their money, guys. It is their hard-earned money. So at this point, I want to ask a question. If his elder brother, who is in the military, could not assist him with the case of, the traffic case, how is it that he is going to help him in this very complicated assaulting a cop case? Where is the lawyer sister? I heard Ernest saying that he has 2 brothers in the military, one real brother and the other is a step brother. So if these 2 military brothers could not help in that case of, which was just a traffic offense case, they had to sell the car. How is it gonna be on this one? Guys, let me know in the comments section. What do you predict? What do you think? Does it mean that these military brothers have no power after all? Aren't they that powerful as the real G wanted us to believe? Gosh. But then again, guys, we should remember that he's got the Scotland Yard. He's got the FBI. So definitely he has got backup, you know. They are going to investigate this case very well and all shall be well. Oh, yes. And guys, this issue of the TV, apparently a subscriber called the real G and said to him, I've got a surprise for you. These surprises from the US, surprise from the UK, surprise from I don't know where, the moon, Jupiter, and everywhere. So the guy was really, really excited, At least even him, he will have the chance to say, surprise from, Guys, so this subscriber, who is a lady, called him and directed him to a particular shop at the border town. This is where you are going to get a TV, a 54-inch TV, that I'm going to buy you a brand new, TV. So he did not hesitate. He quickly got on a motorbike and went to this place. Little did he know that it was a setup. The police were going to ambush him while he was at that shop. So this is what the sister was talking about, that they actually arrested him while at the shop buying the TV. So now Ernesto has done a video where he is talking about the real G told him when he went to visit him at the cells. He said to him, Ernesto, go to that shop and check if that transaction went through, because he cannot confirm anything from his phone. So I don't know if he wants to confirm from this subscriber, of which I hear it is a policewoman who was used to bait him so that he can go to that shop. So he is saying that Ernesto should go and check if that transaction went through. And if it did, he should carry the 54-inch TV and take it home for him. So this guy is not thinking about his case. He is thinking about a TV. It is okay to think about the TV, but guys, I would have expected him to be asking Ernesto, like, what are people saying? Can I get a lawyer? Have people contributed any money? Do you think people are going to help me? He should be asking relevant questions. About the TV, he could have asked about it maybe tomorrow or the day after, not the first time when Ernesto has gone to visit him. Other cells, guys. Hey, he really wanted this TV. No wonder. He quickly ran to the border town. This TV is what got the real G arrested. And he cannot let it go. So guys, do you really think this issue of the TV is true? Like, is there a subscriber who you think actually bought a TV for him and, paid for it at the border town for him to go and collect? And what is this transaction that he is talking about that went through? Oh, the subscriber must have sent him the money. Oh, okay. Do you really think it's true? Or did Gintu fall in his own clickbait? Guys, remember this guy is the one who is the king of clickbaiting. So he was also clickbaited, physically. And he went there and he was nabbed. What a shame. Indeed, what you use will always be used against you. And what goes around will always come back around. Guys, this cranked me up. That this policeman actually spat out his teeth. He is now Kibogoyo, courtesy of Gintu. But then again, now there's complications because this particular policeman, according to Ernesto, they were transferred. He is not there in the station. So like I was saying, these people should know that resisting arrest and assaulting a cop are very, very serious offenses. Because the way they're taking it, it's like it's a joke. And guys, it is a big shame. Because now, he is going to be having this case, about, the cop issue. He is going to have the David Jr. case. And he is going to have the Trenchtown grandpa case. At least those are 3 definite cases that this guy is going to have. So if any other person comes out to, again, press charges, it's going to be bad. And remember, Prince Odinga said that this organization actually reached out to him and they said they are also going to deal with this Gintu guy. And guys, exactly what Gintu does to people is being done to him right now. Hey, are you seeing how Ernesto, I don't know who, all these people are making videos back to back? You know, people like Ernesto had even disappeared from the streets. This other Nyani, you know, he didn't have views, but right now he is viewing because of Gintu's predicament. This is exactly what Gintu does. When somebody has a predicament, an issue, anything, even if it's negative, Mogesi is sick, he will do 10 videos just on that topic. You know, Mogesi is arrested. You know, all this, you know, he will capitalize on them fully. The guy doesn't waste time. And now I'm seeing his counterparts are doing the same to him, which is okay. You know, as much as they're trying to help him, they are also cashing in from YouTube. And of course, you saw the Nyani also wanting to give his M-Pesa number. He wants to cash out both sides, you know, both ways. And of course, guys, the sister, you know, finished by saying that she trusts, you know, the subscribers because they are always there for them. They always come through for them. So they are very confident. And guys, what did I say in my previous video? That is exactly what it is. You know, people are so confident about other people's money. Guys, hey, me, I don't think I can be in that position. People's money that is in other people's pockets. Because these village folk really surprised me at how they become so entitled to other people's money. You know, guys, it's like budgeting for somebody else's cash. I don't care if they've promised you money. Money that is not in your pocket. You cannot be so sure. And you cannot be so sure that people will come through for you every time. And like I was also saying, you cannot keep doing something wrong because you just know that people are going to bail you out. People get tired. Guys, remember Percy's issue. When she brought up the issue of her brothers having gotten an accident, I saw her sponsors, her main sponsors, telling her to take, loans from mobile apps in Kenya. Hey, they were asking her, aren't there mobile apps in Kenya where you can get loans from? Do you have relatives, other family members who can also do the same? You guys fundraise amongst yourselves. People were tired. They are building your house. They are taking your kids to school. You are again telling them other things. Now, how many times do you think these people are going to bail these people out, pay for their lawyers, do all these kinds of things? Hey, guys, because like we are seeing, the charges are mounting. You know, he's going to get more counts by the day. So, of course, the lawyer fees may be higher than they think. Because he has to deal with this case, and this other case, and this other case. But then again, guys, I feel like some of them are feeling guilty because they are the ones who have made him be in this predicament. By egging him on, do it! Don't be intimidated. We know the DCI. Give us their number. We can deal with the FBI. We can deal with the Scotland Yard. Who do these people think they are? Let those policemen show you their badges. If somebody comes who does not have a badge, take them down. Actually, guys, I have heard Ernesto and the Nyani also saying the same thing. Guys, I live in Kenya. Sometimes, you know, you just got to use wisdom. Yeah. You've got to use wisdom. Sometimes not everything will be, some things may feel like somebody is infringing on your rights. But sometimes, you know, how you approach that issue, you approach it systematically. If you know what I mean, guys. You know, there are things that you may want to fight, but if you think critically, you will tell yourself it will waste your time, it will drain your energy, it will drain your money, it will drain you emotionally, physically, in every way, Kali. You know, guys. Because sometimes, you know, this coming with a chest may work negatively for you. So this guy is asking Ernesto to take the 54-inch TV to the house. Let us see how things go, guys. So we shall keep you updated on what is going on. And let's see how this ends up. And just as I was about to upload this video, I saw David Omaje having a premiere. So I said, you know, let me jump in, support a brother and all this. And so I see people typing on the chat section that the dude, the real G, is out. And so fabulous. Thank you so much. I went and saw this post at Masubo One's community page. And of course, as you can see, this is Masubo, Fundi Duke, and Gintu. What next? I want to believe that the case is not over. I just want to believe that he is out on bail and they're going to go to court. I have to keep my hope alive. Guys, let us keep hope alive, because if all this SHIT has to be stopped, then this thing has to go to court. It is what it is. Well, I have seen so many people are disappointed, you know, that this is a waste of time. No wonder MORAA does not take up this kind of action. You know, how can he get bail? But guys, according to me, if they are still going to court, even if he gets bail, that means nothing. You know, he can come out on bail and still, you know, do the case and still be jailed at the end of it all. So at the end of the day, I don't see why people are disappointed, as long as the case is still on, unless they have dropped the case. That is the only thing that can disappoint people at this point. But let's keep our eyes open. Let us hope for the best. Let us see how this story unfolds, because as we can see, there's a lot of twists and turns going around. Wow. Who would have thought? Guys, let us keep hope alive. So I am going to be out here waiting for the real G to do a video. Because I want to know if he has learned a thing or two, or if he's still going to come out here and insult the cops. Oh my God. Let's wait and see, guys. Let's wait and see, guys. Even if not today, if he does a video tomorrow, we shall see. We shall see if at all he has changed his attitude, or if it's still the same. Guys, before I could say Jack, Gintu's video is here. Gintu A, Gintu B, Gintu C is back. Guys, of course, I had to click on the video to watch it. Gintu has this new look. Guys, Gintu is brand new. The real G is wearing a shirt. He's got these sunglasses on, looking like a superstar. Guys, Cell is good. Who said Cell is bad? Who said Cell is a bad place? Gintu is energetic, guys. He is super active. He is vibrant. The real G is dynamic. Guys, but one thing I realized, guys, in the whole 40-minute video, the guy did not talk about anybody. He did not insult nobody. He did not talk negative. He did not say anything stupid, you know. And my opinion is, he must have been warned very sternly. And my other opinion is that this case is going on. He will be attending court. He is not off the hook. That is just according to me. Guys, let us keep our eyes open. Let us see what happens next. Because I feel like this is just the beginning. Imagine Gintu doing a whole 40-minute video, not insulting nobody. Guys, something good has come out of this. However, he still has to pay for his past sins. That's just according to me, guys. That's according to me. Guys, I just have a question. While he was being released in this photo, it looks like it's dark. You know. However, the dude is doing this video when it's broad daylight. So what's going on, guys? Is there something we do not know? Is there something we are missing? Is there a secret that we're not being told? What is happening? What do you think? Guys, you know, somebody was saying that this guy was not arrested after all. You know, I saw some comments like that and I was like, nah. You know, now I'm starting to, I don't know what to believe. Because look at the way this guy was dancing, guys. There is nothing wrong with him. Nothing at all. He didn't even look like he was even slapped. Guys, where are these footages that Ernest was saying he has of him being brutalized, beaten up? How come he told Ernesto that he was beaten up? How come Ernesto told us that his knees, you know, were swollen and the legs were, I don't know, whatever? What is going on, guys? I want you guys to tell me in the comment section. Anybody who thinks or knows what is going on, please let us know. Are we being played? What is going on? I ask. My God, my God. Guys, the workers are working and it's broad daylight. Whoa, wonders shall never cease. Guys, if you're here and you have not liked this video yet, please give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so that you are notified every single time I upload a video. For those who are wondering what this channel is all about, this is a reaction channel where we analyze, we criticize, and we react on videos that have been put out on the YouTube space. So if you're interested in that kind of content, feel free to join us as well by hitting on the subscribe button. Guys, let me know what you think about this video. Drop your thoughts, drop your comments, drop your sentiments, drop them hot in the comment section below. Let us meet in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.